everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and as promised, I'm going to do these What Sold videos weekly. So I have to show you, I have what I sold from the 1st of November to the 7th of November, and then I'll do the next 7 days next week, next Saturday. So I'm trying this for a few days to be on at 1 o'clock on Saturdays. I don't know if it'll work or not. Last week it didn't work so well. Nobody was here live. But maybe as I do them, people will realize that I'm on in the afternoon on a Saturday. So we'll see. If not, I'll change it to Sunday, maybe a different time. I have to sort of play around with this a little bit. But I did sell 19 items on eBay and only 1 item on Poshmark during that time period. I wasn't really pleased with those numbers, but that's what happened. So I really want this to pick up for 4th quarter, and it doesn't seem to be doing that for me. So my numbers aren't very good either, but I think it's because of the what I sold. It wasn't any big high-priced items. They were all middle-of-the-road things, and some of the things I didn't make hardly anything on. So you'll see as I go through these. So let me get at this and share the screen to the first item. Going to share the screen. It always takes me a while to get this up. Okay, there it is. All right, this first item was this Chicos sweater. Women's size 2 in Chicos is, I think, a large, but they call a 12 a large. So that's what size this was. This is a bulky knit slip-over sweater with the buttons on the front and a nice big collar on it. And that's sold for the sale price of $20.20. And with shipping and everything, they actually gave me $30.18. So when I tell you these numbers, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what I received, the item plus the shipping, and then what I netted, what I had to pay out for the shipping label, and what I ended up with at the end. So they actually paid, like I said, $30.18. And I netted, after everything, all the fees and everything, $13.19. So not a huge amount, but that's what I meant about this. Okay, the next item is this pair of Clark's Bendables, a type of clogs shoes. They were nice, really nice condition, slip-on mules or clogs, and they ended up paying $25.70 for these after shipping, and I only netted $9.03. Now, it definitely depends on where they go and how much they weigh, because for shoes, I do calculated shipping. So if they're far away, like Washington State or California, the shipping label is more. And of course, I have to pay more for the shipping label too. So anyway, those shipping amounts vary. So anyway, I ended up $9.03 on that sale after everything. That's after what I paid for the shoes, all the fees, and the shipping label. And that's what I ended up at the end, is what I'm telling you. Okay, here's a Poshmark sale that I made. The one Poshmark sale during that week is this shiny little fancy mini skirt, large. It was a size large, jeweled, I called it, and it was by Zara, and it sold for $25, and I made $20 because Poshmark takes 20%. So it's very easy. You put on your price, you take an offer, whatever, you know up front what you're going to get. And so $20 is what I netted on that. Okay, this pair of men's jeans, Levi's, I sold. Levi's 505. They were size 36 by 32. And I did take a best offer of $15 on those. And so they paid me $22.50. And I made $9.30 after everything on those. So this pair of Lee's. Now this is probably the oldest thing I had in my inventory, left in my inventory. This, as you can see, is laying on my hardwood, my floors, which are in the old part of the house here. Beautiful big plank flooring I have. And I didn't think this was a bad, I did a lot of jeans on that flooring right there. And I thought it was sort of a nice background, actually. But they say you shouldn't lay things on the floor. But I cleaned the floor. It was clean. Anyway, a pair of Lee Midrise jeans. They were the 1889 style, size 8. And those sold for, I had marked those way down to $13 because I had them so long. But what I didn't realize is that I still had I had put free shipping on them, which you should never do with jeans, because they have to go in a padded flat rate is about the cheapest you can ship them, which cost me $7.33. So I only netted after everything $1.50 on those pants. But they are out of my inventory. The oldest thing that I had, they're gone. And that is all I made. So I did sell this tie. It was called American Film Classics. And this was a Gone with the Wind tie. So you can see the different things on there from Gone with the Wind. And that sold for $9.94. And all the ties are free shipping. So I only made $4.59 on that tie. But I get the ties really cheap. Sometimes as cheap as 65 cents. Most of the time for 85 cents. So under $1. This pair of Levi's 515 bootcut jeans, they were in a size 2 short. And they sold for, after they paid shipping, they gave me $29.49 for those. And I netted $15.51 on those jeans. Here's a Geoffrey Beene. This was new with tags, extra large men's crewneck sweater with the Argyle print. And they ended up with shipping paying $27.73. And I netted $13.94 on that sweater. It's a pair of Clark's black clogs or mules, whatever you want to call them. And they, after everything they sold, they did sell for a best offer of $15, but they paid me $25.40 with shipping. And I netted, after everything I have to pay out, $9.93. That's what I got. Here's a polo Ralph Lauren shirt, extra large. This was all linen. Well, a blend of linen and silk. short sleeve casual. I did take a best offer, which I should have waited on this because this was a really nice shirt, a nice big size, and the blend of linen and silk is really good. So I should have waited, but I did take a best offer of $15. I'm trying not to do that anymore, but they ended up paying with shipping $25.40, and I only netted $9.93. Oh, I'm sorry. Scratch that. I took a best offer of $28 on this. Okay, not so bad. They paid $4.50 in shipping, so they paid me $32.50, and I did net $21.48. So at least it was over the $20 mark that I do want to try to reach for on these. This tiny little polo shirt. This was from Ireland. It's called Horseware Ireland, women's extra small. And this was tiny, fitted little shirt, polo shirt. It was pink with the black embroidered. This was all embroidered, this horse on there. It wasn't printed, it was embroidered. And that went for the sale price, or for the actual retail price that I put on it, for $28.99, and they paid shipping. So they paid me $33.49. So I netted $23.20. So that was a good sale. Now these Vince Camuto cute little shoes I sold. And I sold them for the $28.99, and they paid shipping, and they paid out $33.49. So I had netted $23.20. However, I just got a notice that they are returning them because they don't fit. So I won't lose any money. I'll just get them back, and then I will put them back up on sale, because they are really, really cute. She was really disappointed that they were a little too big for her, and she couldn't keep them. So they were sold to somebody in California, I think. Yes, California. So she shipped them all the way back to me, or they are on their way. They haven't arrived yet, and I will get them back. So. Here's Maidenform Sweet Nothings. This was one of the auction things that I put on. I put on, I think, like 7 things up on auction. They were mostly bras. This is the only thing that I sold. And since it was on there for free shipping that I didn't catch, because I usually, if I have an auction, I charge shipping, because I start things at $4.95. So anyway, I only netted 34 cents on this bra. So somebody got it for a good price of $4.95. Didn't have to pay shipping. It went all the way to Oklahoma. As you can see, when I make big goofs on my shipping is when I lose money. So the shipping, that you know your shipping, is really important. And anyway, here's a Maurice's top, tunic top, another thing that I didn't catch the free shipping on. It went for the regular sale price of $14.95. But I only netted $6.71 on that sale. So bad on me. Now here's this jacket, this nice jacket. Sue, do you remember that we found this at the bins, this jacket? In fact, you found it. This was the jacket that had 1 million pockets in it. And this was all fleece lined. It was really a warm jacket, with a hood attached and everything. I almost pulled this out of inventory when it started to get really cold here. I almost pulled it out, and then I got a sale on it. So it sold for $25, best offer. So they paid out $37.85. It was going up to Batavia, New York, and I netted $17.80 on that jacket. Here's a James purse, and I think this was one of the things that I got on Jennifer's boxes, maybe. I'm not sure. But I did take a best offer of $30 on this. They paid $4.50 in shipping, so they paid $34.50, and I netted $23.44 on that top. Okay, this Banana Republic extra large. This is a Henley type long sleeve sweater of Italian merino wool, and that I took a best offer of $18. I should have waited on that. This is a really nice sweater, but they did pay $6 in shipping, so they paid $24 in all to get the sweater. I netted only $12.95, and I think I could have made more on that, but it sold and it's out of here. Okay, this I've had quite a while too. This was a denim midi length skirt that buttoned all the way down the front, and it was by Van Heusen, which I don't normally buy. It was a size 14. But I think at the time I was sort of selling a lot of denim skirts, so I just picked this up, and it sat for quite a while. And I did take a best offer of $13. They paid shipping. They paid out $20.55. It went to Florida, and I only netted $7.56 on this skirt. So here's an Izod. This is a new with tags Crewneck sweater. It was cotton sweater in this brown color. It was a really nice sweater. They paid total of $27.04, and I netted $12.76 on that sweater. Here's a J. Crew women's sweater. It's size small, and it was merino wool with a ruffled scoop neck. This is a really cute sweater. It sold for best offer $20. They paid $24.50 in total, and I made $14.80 on that. Let me see if I can get my numbers here. Okay, let me get back to you. Stop sharing. There I am. And I see nobody's here again. The second Saturday, nobody's been here. So possibly this is not a good day to do this. But the people will come later and watch the rerun of this. But I didn't write it out that I could actually put it on the screen this time, but I sold 19 eBay items, one Poshmark item, which was that jeweled skirt. So on Poshmark, I grossed $25 and netted $20. Okay, on eBay, I sold 19 items, one of which is going to be a return, but it's figured in here, so I had to put it on. It was a gross amount of $469.27. And out of that, I only netted $233.89 for that week, last week. That's just barely making 2 times my money on the items. So I want to do better than that. I have to stop taking lower best offers, and I have to either raise my prices a little bit. A lot of the things the person that's helping me, Bumblebee, with Poshmark, she has had me raise a lot of my Poshmark closet prices because they were way lower than they're going for on Poshmark. So if I raise them on Poshmark, I'm raising them on eBay. Because if the item is worth the amount of money, it's worth that amount of money. So it's taking me a long time to do that. I have a lot of things on eBay that I have to cross-list onto Poshmark. So I've been doing a lot of that, trying to do some of the new items that I still have. I have a lot of things that I have yet to put on eBay and Poshmark, and I still have a lot of things. I don't really need anything new yet because I think I still have 2 big bags full upstairs to photograph, and I have at least maybe 8 things here in my basket ready to list. I am a very slow lister. I list, it takes me, I don't know, I never time myself. It takes me at least 15 minutes per item if I'm just doing it onto eBay, which is the harder one to list on. Poshmark, if I was just doing Poshmark, I could do it on my phone. It would only take me minutes. But I'm doing it on eBay, and then I use that listing to cross-post onto Poshmark because it gives a lot more information. And that's just how I've been doing it. Possibly I should get the items up on Poshmark that I want to put up quickly and then go back and do them on eBay. So I may try doing that. At least they'll be up on one of the platforms, the items that I want to put up there. So I am getting new items on Poshmark, though, just by going back in my store on eBay, finding the brands that are that do good on Poshmark and cross-posting them. So I'm searching eBay store, and that's what I've been doing a lot with a lot of my time. So anyway, I just want so badly tomorrow to try going to the Strongsville Goodwill, and because that's the day that they put the dollar things up, the first day. And I've never been there the first day. I always go on the second day, and it's only up for 2 days. So I would think that you get more items for $1 if you go that first day in the morning. So it depends how I feel tomorrow morning, whether I will go out and go to Strongsville, which is about maybe 20 minutes away, and try and see what I can get for $1 an item, because I have found some really good brands there. So I may try that, even though I don't have to, I certainly don't need items right now, but I do have a death pile, which pleases me because it's not big. It's only, I would say not more than 20, 25 items at the most. So it's no big thing. So I have to tell you about the missing. I mentioned it, I think, on my last video. I had to I didn't cancel. The person, I canceled it on the behalf of the buyer. She bought a little top at an auction, one of the exercise tops I had on auction. So she only paid $4.95 for it, plus shipping, okay? I could not find it anywhere. It wasn't in the bin it was supposed to be in. So I started going through bins. I mean, I took everything out of the bins and I still could not find it. It was not on the list of sold things, but the list of sold items, it only goes back so far. So then I started looking on my, actually my receipts to try to find it. I didn't get very far doing that when eBay put a notice on that my shipping was late on that item, and I got panicky. So I was corresponding with the buyer this whole time, who was super nice. And she has 100% feedback, just like I do. And I don't know if she's just a buyer. She doesn't have the amount of feedback, but she has all good feedback. And I told her what happened, and I couldn't find it. And she said, no big deal at all. Just, if you find it, let me know. And the last thing I asked her if, I offered her to, if she wants to cancel it, that would be fine. And she said she would do that. So she couldn't find on the auction site where to cancel it. So I canceled it on the buyer's behalf, which does not go against me. And if somebody that buys something cancels, it doesn't go against them. That's why it's always best to have the buyer cancel something. So it all turned out good. I still never found the item. I have no idea what could have happened to it, unless it was sold way long time ago and it was still on there through some eBay glitch. It was relisted and I didn't catch it at that time. And anyway, it ends up at the end being my fault, but because she was so nice about it and said to cancel the order, it all turned out fine. Because anyway, like I said, I was getting those shoes back, those red shoes. I'm getting 2 returns. I'm also got another pair of Levi's that I had sold. I got them back already, and they're already relisted. And they were both items that didn't fit. So I didn't have to pay return shipping. They paid return shipping, and I just refunded the price of the item. So they just get relisted, which is fine. I noticed, when was it, yesterday or the day before, I noticed that my camera light on my iMac here, my desktop, was on. I wasn't doing anything with the camera, and it was just on. I could not find how to turn it off. Sort of freaked me out a little bit that the camera is on. And it happened one other time. And for a long time, I just put a piece of tape across there, that it wouldn't show through. And then somehow I figured out how to turn it off. It may be I did the same thing I did yesterday. I just shut down my whole computer. And when it came back up, of course, it's fixed. That fixes a lot of things when you just shut down and then restart. So I'm hoping that the camera goes off when I exit this StreamYard. So I don't know if that's what happened. It was a little glitch that happened, but I don't think it was on that long. I think it could have only been on one day, because I think I would have noticed it right away. So there was that. I have started, I don't know if anybody noticed, on Poshmark, that looks at my Poshmark closet, which is at Shirley's World. It's Shirley at Shirley's World. But I have started to use some stock photos. Everybody on Poshmark uses stock photos. So on things that I can find, or Bumblebee has found me a few too, I don't quite know an easy way to find them yet. It takes a lot of research. It's not if I can't do it in 5 minutes, then I'm not going to waste time searching and searching for, you could spend, it's like being a detective. It's sort of fun. And, but I don't want to spend a half hour trying to find a stock photo. So the couple that I put on there, and then she sent me a couple that she found. Those are the stock photos. They look so much better, of course, than photos that you take just hanging on the wall or on your own mannequin. So when I can, I will do those stock photos on Poshmark. And I did put a couple on eBay, but I took them right off because it's such a no-no on eBay that I just couldn't take the chance of getting my, my store shut down. So I took them off of that. I couldn't stand the pressure of not knowing if I was going to get caught using stock photos. So I'm not going to do it on eBay. And I'll just do it on Poshmark when I can. But there's not very many of them. Just now and again, I'll do that. Now, this morning, I watched a video. I'm not done watching it yet. But Little Black Hanger, if you watch her, Little Black Hanger, she sells on Poshmark. I'm not sure if she sells on eBay too, but I think it's most all Poshmark. She uses stock photos, but she models her own clothes sometimes too, not all the time, on things that fit her and look better on her than just hanging on the wall. So I was watching how she does it. Not that I'm going to do it. This is a young girl, a tiny little young girl. Of course, she looks good in these clothes. She can model things without sleeves, or short sleeves. She doesn't have all crepiness and stuff. She doesn't have this neck and, all that stuff that goes with being old. So sometimes I will try to model things. It's fun. It does take extra time, though. It does take time that I should be listing. But sometimes you just want to do different things. I always wondered about, I enjoy doing these videos. I even enjoy watching my videos back. Now, I think you sort of have to be a little bit narcissistic to make a lot of YouTube videos and enjoy it. And I think also that's the same way with modeling your items. You have to be a little bit narcissistic to do it. And I suppose I am. I must be a little narcissistic. I think I am a lot more than my sister is. But it is what it is. I'm not going to change at 70. What am I? 77. So that's not going to change. I am what I am. So I think that's all that I had to say about my listing, my reselling, and what I sold. So the other things that I've jotted down here, I started a list on things to talk about on my tea time videos. Yes, I have tea time videos. They're on at 4 o'clock on whatever day I decide to sit down and have tea. Well, I have tea almost every day, but I sort of fit them in when I don't have any other videos going. And I have several topics to talk about. I just jot them down when I think about them. So I'm not just sitting there not saying anything. So anybody that comes in here afterwards to watch this that's not already subscribed, please subscribe. It does help me make these videos and keep making them. And you can put a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whether you like these or not. It helps me to know. And that's about all. I'm going to work on my Poshmark closet, I think, this morning, or it's this afternoon now. I've been on 35 minutes. So I'm working on my Poshmark closet, and then I'm going to list things on eBay the rest of the time. So I will see you in the next video, which will be for sure on Wednesday, because I always do a video on Wednesday. So I will do my video on Wednesday, and that may be the tea time video. Depends on what I have going on. If I get a haul tomorrow, if I happen to go to that Goodwill tomorrow, I'll have a haul video Wednesday. But it all depends. But I will be on at, what time do I come on Wednesdays? 2 o'clock, I think. 2 o'clock. I don't even know. 2 o'clock on Wednesday. I will be back for sure, if not before. So I'm going to close for now, hoping this camera does go off when I click this. And I will see you on the next video. So thanks. Bye.